Good morning. Sorry, I had a very technical issue problem, so I had to use restart and another page to start this live streaming. Today is March 29th, Sunday. It's about 10:40. I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. Today, thank you very much for staying at home. And what we can do at this time is very limited. So the best thing we can do is to wash hands frequently and to stay at home if possible. Also, I want to thank all the people who work hard for us, our community, and our society, and especially those who are engaged in the medical services. Thank you so much for working for us. But for the rest of people, we should stay at home. By staying at home, we don't give virus and we don't get virus. That is very important. And right now, today, March 29th, one more month until end of April, that state of Hawaii and the county of Kauai doing the order, requesting people to do. So at least 1 month, we have to be patient. And at the same time, I want to continue Buddhist services. And today, I want to introduce one of the 4 modes of Nenbutsu practices. And the 4 modes of practices is called Shishu in Japanese. That is a very important attitude to do Nenbutsu. And Shishu, Honen one of the 4 modes of practices. Today, I want to introduce Mukenju. Mukenju literally means Nenbutsu practice in no interval. Mu means no or none, and Ken is interval or in between, and Ju is to practice. So Mukenju literally means no interval practice. And that means no interval means that continuity, continuous Nenbutsu. And so this one is words of our second founder, Shokosho. And let me read in Japanese. 第三に無堅守とは隙間なく念仏を修するなり. So one of the 4 modes of practices, and this is a number 3, third practice called Mukenju. So what is Mukenju? Nenbutsu in continuity. What is Nenbutsu in continuity? Is skima naku nenbutsu o shūsuru nari. Is skima. Skima is a Japanese word meaning gap or interval or time difference. Like if you have a gap, we say skima, and it can be used for time. So skima naku nenbutsu o shūsuru nari is no interval, no time difference to do Nenbutsu is important. And to attend Amida Buddha without interval. So to attend also, not only do Nenbutsu, but to attend Amida Buddha always without any interval or any gap. So that means that always continue to attend Amida Buddha and to say Namo Amida is very important in Jodoshu. And or 工芸を参らして阿弥陀経を読み立てのつり念仏申して商業授業を隙間なく修する。Not only to say Nenbutsu, but by attending Amida Buddha, serving Amida Buddha, to read Amida Sutra or Triple Jodo Sutras, or to offer food, or to offer incense, or to offer flower, or to say Nenbutsu and to do miscellaneous practices to support Nenbutsu. So what is important is that to continue to do that without any interval, and that is called Mukenju. That is called Mukenju. Is a Nenbutsu in continuity. And 高法然上人の仰せられし創意し、この無堅守が師匠の中によくよく念仏を進めたる納めにありて、仰せ候なり。So this one, So according to the second founder, Shoko Shonin, Honen Shonin valued this Mukenju very much, emphasized this Nenbutsu in continuity very much. And we should be mindful of this Nenbutsu in continuity. And the reason why Nenbutsu in continuity is important is not only Nenbutsu in our daily life, being busy is very important. And why being busy is important? If we are busy, we can forget all the worries in the future and all the regrets in the past. If we are busy, if we are truly busy, we always forget all the miscellaneous things or the bad things. We can always live in the present moment by being busy. So to continue to do Nenbutsu or to continue to our Buddhist practices is that to get rid of all the miscellaneous thoughts and all the bad thoughts, whatever we may have. So continuity is very important. And now I change topics. What is your happiness? Yeah, what is a happiness? This is my actually favorite theme or topic. What is a happiness? And there may be many happiness, you can point out. And okay, maybe some people like reading books, some people like watching movies, some people like play sports or tennis, golf, baseball, or watching sports are also very present and make us happy. And sometimes people say, "Oh, I don't like anything to do. I just want to be relaxed, by doing nothing." That may be, happiness too. So there are many happiness. However, the essence of being happy is, I think, the essence of being happy is being busy. In other words, in order for you to be happy, you have to be busy for something. For example, reading books. You can enjoy reading books by being busy to chase the characters. If you are not busy chasing characters, it's not fun because you don't get the meaning if you are not busy. The movie, same thing. What is a boring movie? The boring movie make us time to think other things. In other words, the boring movie make us not busy, give us plenty time to think. So good movie, then on the other hand, what is a good movie? Good movie is always make us being busy to watching the scenes and listening to the sound. Always making us so busy. And if we are so busy watching movies, that movie is the best movie. And how about playing sports? I like many sports, but for example, tennis. Tennis, you have to be busy for chasing a ball. And if you are not busy to chase a ball, tennis is no fun, right? So you have to be very busy about chasing a ball. Then what is doing nothing? Some people say, "Oh, I don't like to do anything. I just want to be relaxed." Then if the person is happy with that, the person must be very busy for not doing anything, for not doing this, not for doing things. So being busy is a very essence of our happiness. So this practice of Nenbutsu is the same thing. By continuing to reciting Nenbutsu, and not only Nenbutsu, but by serving Amida Buddha to do various practices, anything. So today, this morning, I picked up water lily. So water lily blooms in the morning and close the flower in the evening. I picked up this morning. So this kind of action to offer flower, we can do continuously before preparation of the service. And also, I was very busy for setting up, live streaming and technical issue. Wow, it's already 10:30, and I was so busy this morning. And this kind of busy always make us happy. So this Honen Shonin teaching, Mukenju, to Nenbutsu in continuity is utmost important because it makes us being busy and being happy. And next, 念仏を構え、構え大から二毛せ何度進むるはこの無限地の念仏なり。So to have attitude to say more Nenbutsu is according to this teaching of Nenbutsu in continuity. And 1万、3万、6万遍ならんと進むるは皆これ無限樹の心なり。これを言われたる心なり。So this is talking about Master Honen's Nenbutsu. Master Honen recited Nenbutsu 60,000 a day. 60,000 a day. He did. And these enormous numbers, of Nenbutsu is possible through the teaching of Nenbutsu in continuity. So I sometimes imagine what kind of Nenbutsu Honen Shonin, our master Honen, recited. We have several ways of Nenbutsu, like Sanzonrai is very slow and mindful Nenbutsu, and also we have Atamauchi, like Amida, fast Nenbutsu, and also we have called Sesshin Nenbutsu. Setsu is to connect, and Shin is a heart or mind. So to connect Nenbutsu is like mindful Nenbutsu. So one Nenbutsu, each Nenbutsu, we mindfully to recite and slowly recite. This is called Sesshin Nenbutsu. And by thinking of this Mukenju, Nenbutsu in continuity, I think Honen Shonin practice Nenbutsu in continuity is fast, very fast way. And by doing fast way, we can easily get rid of the mind of laziness and the mind of idle, and this continue to encourage us to the devotion of Amida Buddha. So this is これを言われたる心なり。That's according to the teaching of Honen Shonin. And またの玉枠、年々相続して少女2行を修するを無限種と名付く。無限種と名付く。So this is, in other words, what is mukenju is to chant, succession of chanting, to succession of chanting, and 少女2行を修する。So in other words, right practice of calling Buddha name, that is called Nenbutsu. At the same time, 上行, supporting acts を修する。So not only to say Namu Amida Butsu, but all the supporting acts. And there are 4 other supporting acts, like reading Triple Pure Land Sutras, Infinity Muryo-jukyo, the Sutra of the Infinite Buddha, and Meditation Sutra, Kan-muryo-jukyo, or the Sutra of Visualization of Amida Buddha's Pure Land, and Amida Sutra. So these are called 3 Triple Pure Land Sutras. So to read these sutras are also supporting practices. And Daihai is a prostration. We throw away body in front of Amida Buddha. We throw away our ego, our selfishness away, and then bow Amida Buddha. That is prostration. And Sandan Kuyo. So Sandan Kuyo can be separated 2 words. Sandan is to praise Amida Buddha. How great, how glorious Amida Buddha is. And then kuyo is to offer anything, like flower, incense, anything we can do. So to continue this practice is called mukenju. And さらに無賢樹、乱打家大の心を退治する。これ、有名精進の心なり。So, what is good about 無賢樹 is that 無賢樹, the Nenbutsu in continuity, get rid of our laziness or idleness. And it is called in another word. So it is called another word. 有名精進の心なり。有名精進の心なり。It's a mind of our courageous, brave, and making effort. So mukenju, in other words, it's a practice of courageous and making efforts. 来三に曰く、相続して、苦行し、来会し、称名し、三段し、憶念し、観察し、栄光し、発願し、心身相続して、余行をもって、きたし、魔獣へざれ。So, according to the Laisan, the praising of Amida Buddha, written by Master Shandao in 7th century. So, Master Shandao recommends us to continue to respect Amida Buddha reverently, to do prostration, to call Buddha name, to praise Amida Buddha, to contemplate on Amida Buddha, and to meditate, to visualize Amida Buddha's Pure Lands, and to do aspiration for birth in the Pure Land. And no other teachings mixed up. You should continue to do these practices. That is Mukenju, according to Master Shandao. And then another Chinese master after Master Shandao, Master Jion, or Kiki in Japanese, Master Jion. He wrote Saiho Yoketsu, the essential document for the birth in the West. The essential document for the birth in the West, called Saiho Yoketsu. So Master Jion wrote about Saiho Yoketsu, and according to Saiho Yoketsu, 常に念仏して往生の心をなせ. So to continue, always say Namu Amidabu and develop the mind of birth in the Pure Land. So develop for the aspiration for the birth in Amida Buddha. So this is according to Master Jion. It's about Mukenju. 一切の時において心を常に思い託すべし。このゆえに称号にして物受からざれ。まさに仏道を念じ、報いの作るを語として心に常に敬伝すべし。So, at all times, you should be good at being mindful. You should be very busy to be mindful. So, be good at mindful. That is the teaching. And このゆえに称号にして、so then you continue your effort to be mindfulness and don't be lazy. Don't be lazy. And you should be grateful for Amida Buddha or Hotoke. So you should be grateful Buddhas. And 報いの作るをことなして。So you expect until your wish to come true. So you can expect your aspiration come true. Then again, 心に常に敬念すべし。You should be mindful of this right now. So this is about Mukenju, one of the four modes of practice. So once again, what is important is that every day we continue Nenbutsu at all times. And not only Nenbutsu, there are many other supporting acts to support Nenbutsu. And we should be busy. Being busy is very important in our lives. By doing so, we can forget all the worries and we can live in the present moment. So whatever you do, be mindful is a very important Buddhist teaching. So Now, right now, although outside world pandemic is going on, but you can forget about pandemic right now. How? By practicing Buddhism right now. By practicing deeply, be mindfulness, then right now, we don't need to worry about the future. We can live in this moment very happily and peacefully. This is the teaching of Shakyamuni Buddha. Thank you very much. We continue the service. Page 12. Purification verse. I aspire for my body to be as pure as an incense burner. I aspire for my mind to be like the light of wisdom. With every thought, I burn this incense of discipline and meditation to dedicate myself to the past, present, and future Buddhas of the Ten Traditions. I wholeheartedly take refuge in the Buddhas who eternally dwell in the land of the Ten Directions. I wholeheartedly take refuge in the Dharma, the teachings which eternally exist in the lands of the Ten Directions. I wholeheartedly take refuge in the Sangha, the community which eternally exists in the lands of the Ten Directions.
we reverently call upon Shakyamuni Tathagata, the enlightened one, to enter this sacred place. We reverently call upon the Tathagatas of the 10 directions. The harmful actions I have done in the past are all derived from my inherent greed, anger, and delusion. All of my conduct, words, and thoughts, I now repent them. Namu Amida Bu, Namu Amida Bu, Namu Amida Bu, Namu Amida. Namu Amida Bu, Namu Amida Bu, Namu Amida Bu, Namu Amida. Namu Amida Butsu, Namu Amida Bu. Mujo Jinji Mimyo Hyakusen Mango Nansoge Nakon Kenmon Tokuji There's a vast, profound, and wondrous Dharma, even after 100,000 million eons, it's difficult to encounter without here received and unfolded. May we understand the true message of the Tathagata. Page 33, Tanbutsuju. 仏説無量寿経単仏樹本願義義無量善妙無欲如来用言調整る小学大音高類実行大王生じ三昧地一国部老首相慶人大天然小仏法海空人人の部法海無名力流戦尊名無人の死死人国無量無分法知恵人名公明理想信道大戦願が差別大小法阿道小理不明なく正常理解入所行政三昧知恵用語戦力物量子一切空一差大安天使仏薬戦の不満無名大修行後逆行一切死道小仏不妙部現象不逆義
Page 33, verse in praise of Buddha. The luminous face is majestic, and his sublime powers unsurpassed. To such radiant splendor, nothing compares. The sun, moon, and precious jewels that shine so luminously, all become obscure and dark like black ink. The Tathagata's appearance transcends this world and is beyond compare. Your great voice of perfect enlightenment resounds in the 10 directions. Your conduct, learning, diligence, concentration, wisdom, and majestic virtues are unparalleled. They are extraordinary and wondrous. In profound clarity and virtuous mindfulness on the oceans of teachings of all the Buddhas, you have mastered their depths and exhausted their secrets to the end. Ignorance, greed, and anger, the world other one is forever without. Among humans, you have the valor of a lion. Your sublime virtues are infinite. Your accomplishments are vast, and your wisdom profound and wondrous. Your radiant light with its majestic quality shakes the great southern whole world. I vow to become a Buddha equal to you, most venerable one. The sacred Dhamma. Transcending birth and death, I will lead all to emancipation. In generosity, resolve, adherence to precepts and diligence, as well as in meditation and wisdom, I shall be supreme. I resolve to become a Buddha to carry out this vow. To all who are afraid and in fear, I will bring them great peace. Even if there are Buddhas, hundreds, thousands, millions, innumerable great sages, as many as the sons of the Ganges, I shall make offerings to them all, to every one of these Buddhas. Nothing will be like my seeking the way, resolute and faith. So even if like the sons of the Ganges, all the Buddha's world, again consists of uncountable infinite lands, my radiant light shall completely illuminate and pervade through all these men. Thus, my devotional practices and sublime powers will be impossible to measure. May I become a Buddha whose rank is most sublime. May all who are there be wondrous and unique. And may this place of practice be supreme. This land will be like ultimate enlightenment and beyond compare. I will have compassion for all beings and emancipate them all. Those from the sun at 10 directions will come to be born in my land. Their minds will be joyful and pure. Having reached my land, they will immediately experience happiness and serenity. May the Buddha believe in me and be my true witness. I bow before you to dedicate my strength in achieving this aspiration. The world honored one of the 10 directions having unimpeded wisdom, may they forever bestow this honor and know my will to practice. Even if my body must undergo all suffering and pain, I will carry out my practice with diligence and endurance to the end, without page 23, Honzei-ge. Ida Honzei-gan, Lokeshvararaja, Amida Buddha's original vows are the essential key to the ultimate bliss. May this merit be transferred equally to enable us to immediately attain birth in the pure. Junen.
ナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブアミダナムアミダブツナムアミダブSanzonrai, page 68. 68. Namu せしぼさちなんしいこくしょむへんだ不縁修行無こそ知恵長さんがおかいきょよにょてるけぶつじゅまんこく不可無縁上くて四千大大小六十万句小衆上往生安楽国。Page 54. 54. 宗祖大師法然上人ご結君一枚気象門ごろこしわが町にもろもろの知者たちのさたしもされる観念の念にもあらずまた学問をして念の心を悟りて申し念仏にもあらずただ往生極楽のためには南無阿弥陀仏と申して疑いなく往生するとと思い取りて申す他には別の司祭そうらわずただし三人四種と申すことのそのは皆欠如して南無阿弥陀仏にて往生するとと思ううちにこもりそうなりこの他によく書きことを存んでば、二尊の場で身に外れ本願に漏れそうべし。念仏を親善人はたとえ一代の方をよくよく隠すと、一文土のうどんの身になして、天入道の鞭の友柄に同じして、死者の振る舞いをせずして、ただ一方に念仏すべし。将のために良心をもってす、浄土宗の安心企業この一子に四国せり、原空が諸尊この他に全く別行頓絶、滅後の邪気を世願がために諸尊を印を安建脈2年正月23日、大師ご飯。Page 52, the One-Sheet Testament. Many Buddhist masters and scholars in China and Japan have understood Nenbutsu as a contemplation of Amida Buddha and the Pure Land. However, I understand it differently. The recitation of the Nenbutsu does not come from studying and understanding its meaning. To be born in Amida Buddha's Pure Land, we need only to say Namu Amida Buddha and believe without a doubt that we will attain birth there. Resolutely reciting the Nenbutsu and believing in birth in the Pure Land naturally give rise to the three minds and the four modes of the practice. Should I withhold any deeper wisdom beyond the Nenbutsu,
May I then lose sight of compassion of Shakyamuni Buddha and Amida Buddha and slip through the embrace of Amida's original vow. Those of you who put your trust in the Nenbutsu, in which you thoroughly study the teaching that Shakyamuni taught, during his lifetime you should become like unlettered, ignorant world or untrained devotee and not show any pretense of a learned person, but intently practice the Nenbutsu. I hereby seal this document with the imprint of both my hands. The peaceful mind and practice of Jodoshu are fully imparted here on this one sheet. I, Genku, have no other teaching than this. To prevent any misinterpretations after my passing away, I make this final testament. Transcribed on the 23rd day of the first month of Kenryaku-sei. Page 24. 24. Shoyakumon. お明天上実法世界念仏主上聖者 The infinite light of Amida Buddha illuminates the 10 directions of the world, and all who call upon his name shall be received and never abandoned. Namu Amida Page 62. I revere the king of the great compassionate vows, Amida Buddha, the dispatcher and founder of the teaching Shakyamuni Buddha, all the Buddhas as many as the sons of the Ganges in the 6 directions, Kannon, Seishi, all the great bodhisattvas, the world assembly of ultimately the beings of the pure and great ocean, and the 3 treasures and great compassion. May there be harmony below the heavens, with the sun and the moon shining brightly. May the wind and rain be timely, and disasters and calamity not arise. May nations be bountiful, people safe, and armies and weapons not be used. Let us revere virtue and humanity and cultivate respect and humility. Our High Patriarch Komyo, the Great Master Shandao, our founder, the Great Master Enko Tozen Ejo, Gokaku Jikyo, Meisho Wajin, Honi Madashi, Honen Shoni. The second patriarch, national teacher, Daisho Shoju Shoko Shon. The third patriarch, the recording and meditation master, Kishijo Shon. The light of transmitting the pure land of the 3 countries and all the great patriarchs by realizing the compassionate blessing. The founding master of our temple, the restorer, and all the priests who serve this temple with a Fugen practice will achieve perfect enlightenment. My prayers to my teachers and ministers, to my father and mother, to all the temple members, donors, and all living beings with whom I have karmic connections. May all those who are living experience joy, prosperity, and longevity without limit. May those who have died escape from suffering and transcend to be born into the pure. We pray for the peace and stability of our temple and for complete affinity with the past. May we be completely free of hindrances and cultivate our practice of the Buddhist path. Since the founding of this temple, to all the members, the daily and the monthly memorial tablets, the recently deceased, those in the intermediate stage of existence, and to all spirits, may we cultivate virtuous so that they may be enlightened. We bow here along with the virtues accumulated from this place of practice to transfer our merit to our beloved ones for their happiness and achievement of enlightenment. Also, 戦士病物、横断の資産外万礼、無縁無縁ないし、平等理、崩壊平等理ある。Also, my prayer to those who died in wars, died in accidents, and died in disease, may they be enlightened. Namah. Page 26. Shoyakumon. 安息不動世の繊細どこちもないし往生なんだ We aspire for these merits and virtues to be equally bestowed upon all, and may we together develop the aspiration for enlightenment to achieve birth in the pure land of peace and peace. Junen. Namu Amida Bu, 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 Namu Amida, Namu Amida Bu, Namu Amida Bu. Page 27, verse of the Universal Laws. However, innumerable sentient beings are, I honestly bow to enlighten them all. However, inexhaustible delusions are, I honestly bow to extinguish them all. However, immeasurable the Buddha's teachings are, I honestly bow to comprehend them all. However, incomparable enlightenment is, I honestly vow to attain it by all means. I sincerely wish to share the blessing with all beings. Together we are born into the pure land of ultimate bliss to achieve the way of the Sanzonrai. Namu Amida Bu. Sanbujo. May we now call upon all the Buddhas to return to their lands. We offer incense and flowers in appreciation to Sanzonrai. We ask for your compassionate guidance and protection. May those who have gone before us to encourage us to attain birth disappear. Junen. Namu Amida, Namu Amida, Namu Amida, Namu Amida, Namu Amida, Namu Amida, Thank you very much. Once again, I'm sorry. I couldn't start the service on time and I couldn't start on the specific URL. I had to change the page, so sorry. But I want to continue this live every Sunday. So, while the pandemic may continue, but I really pray for your safety and peace. Thank you very much. And then one more time, I want to recite Namu Amida 10 times. Nyorai dai aibin onen Namu Amida 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 Butsu Namu Amida. Gracias.